We're going to chat momentarily with Alan Amron. He is the guy who developed the yellow line, the first down line that may be coming to an NFL stadium near you sometime soon, maybe a renovated Sun Life Stadium. He's making a push to bring this to the National Football League. He's got financial backing from Pat Summerall. It's a first down laser system. And he said that the first down line will be able to be seen across the entire field, just like you see it on television. You'll be able to see it when you're at Sun Life or anywhere else in person. So that'll be pretty cool if that will work out. And the NFL said they are looking into it. Maybe 15 years from now, we'll be saying, remember when they just used the chains and that was it? Because, hey, we had, about 6 or 7 years ago? When did that first down line come on television? Probably about 6 or 7 years ago. It was, I think it was right around that time frame. Remember watching football and we didn't know where the first down line was? We just had to view it on the side. I mean, the way that has changed the way we watch the NFL on television is incredible. It really is. And if you can go to a game now and actually see that, not only for the fans, but for the players. I mean, that would be pretty big for a running back, a quarterback, not having to look at the side where the chains are in the first down marker, but actually being able to just be in the middle of the field and see what's going on. So Alan Amron, who developed this, the first down laser system, he's in New Orleans at our booth, at our table, and he's joining us right now. Alan, how are you?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. I'll be doing a lot better if I go to an NFL game soon and see your concept there on the field. How's that coming along?
It's going extremely well. Because fan experience is number one with the NFL now, it's always been number one with the fan. I think it's going to really help us all a lot.
How did this all start up? Were you just like watching a game and you said, you know what, let me do something here and bring this to a stadium? Is that how it worked?
Well, no, I was watching the Yellow Line on TV like 8-9 years ago when they first started it, and loved it like everybody else did. And then all of a sudden I went to a game, and everybody around me was saying the same thing. Where's the Yellow Line? How could we follow this? So, and I went home that day, and that's when I started working on it.
It's amazing that we're talking about a yellow line, right? But it's very important. It's a very important yellow line.
It's the line to go to in football.
That's right. How did you bring this up to the National Football League? How did that start?
Well, first I went to introduced myself to Pat Summerall, and I explained it to him, and he ended up being my partner and taking me to the NFL competition committee meetings, and that's how it started.
Is it only the NFL that you guys are going after, or are you trying every football field?
Well, we actually demonstrated for the UFL. We demonstrated for arena football, the CFL. As a matter of fact, the Canadian Football League has contacted us last week. They want us to come back. They're very interested in putting it into their stadiums now. But we went to the NCAA as well. Pat Summerall and I met with Pete Carroll at USC a number of years ago, and Pete said, you know what, let's use this in our game against Notre Dame in the Coliseum. And I was ecstatic about that. But what happened was the NCAA president at the time got involved and said wouldn't be fair to the other teams, so they didn't allow us to do it. But it's really our goal is to get the NFL to be the first one, and then the NCAA will follow, and so will everyone else.
Once again, Alan Amron, who developed the first down laser system, trying to bring it to the NFL, joining us here on 640 Sports. What has the NFL told you when you went to them with this?
Well, originally when we went to them, they loved it and said stuff like, well, we don't want to eliminate the chains, but, if you could figure out another way we could do it where the chains don't have to be eliminated. So we mounted them onto the chain sets so they don't have to be eliminated. They can be augmented but not eliminated. But then they explained to us that instant replay took them 7 or 8 years before they implemented it. And then even after that, at every competition committee meeting, they went over it again. The overhead cam, before they actually put it into the NFL, they actually watched it on XFM, what that other league that was around
for like 2 minutes.
Right. and then the NFL, after a while, did that. And then every year after they had it implemented, they were checking to see whether they wanted to continue. So I've learned working with the NFL, you have to have patience if you want them to do a project with you.
Has it gotten to any deep conversation where they went over with any concerns about the yellow line, how it may hamper the game, or it's kind of all been like, we'll just wait and see?
We met with the competition committee set us up a meeting at the league office in New York City at the NFL league office, and we met with all 32 of the doctors for all the teams.
Wow.
And we had an eye surgeon there to demonstrate how safe it was, and all the doctors there said, yeah, no, it looks safe to us. It's as safe as when you go into a supermarket, and they have those scanners at all the registers, and there's like these lasers coming up from the scanners. When you look into those scanners, nothing really it's not as dangerous as people think.
So it's not one of those things where you'll walk into a stadium and it'll say like microwave in use or something like that.
No, it isn't a microwave. No, definitely not.
Once again, Alan Amron, who developed the first down laser system, may be coming to Sun Life Stadium sometime soon, joining us here on 640 Sports. As I was telling the audience, Alan, the yellow line is obviously so important. We see it on television, and it would just be really cool if we see it sometime soon on an NFL field, man. I hope it works out.
Yeah, we do too. We think it'll be great for the fans.
You'll get like loaded, won't you? I mean, if this works, you'll be like a billionaire.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but we should do well with it.
Yeah. And then I guess we'll also we already see it, I guess, in the video games. I haven't played a video game in a long time, but.
Right. By the way, our line is not yellow. Our line is YAG green. It's like a light green because it contrasts better on the field, and it doesn't the players don't get distracted by a different color on the field, if you will, and it's easy for the eye to see.
Have you thought about using the line for anything else, or it would just be, the first down line?
Well, we could do a lot of things. We were going to have the scrimmage, a line of scrimmage. We were going to do pretty much graphics like they do on TV. But, the NFL doesn't want all that. The NFL wants to be simple on the field. They don't want to have too much more on the field than they have now. And so we're sticking with the first down line. It's the line to go to. It would just be great for the fans to be able to go to the stadium when they pay so much money to get in, to be able to watch the game like they can at TV and know where the line is that everybody's running to.
At the Raiders games, can you put the line 5 yards out instead of 10?
Is that a joke?
Well, yeah. I mean, if you could do it, just please. Yeah. I'm a Raiders fan, and it's hard for them to go 10 yards. So.
Actually, it's controlled by the referees. It's up to what they want, where they want the line on, when they want it on.
Right. Alan Amron, thanks for joining us, man, and I really hope that we see that line soon.
Well, I really appreciate your time, guys. Thank you very much.
All right, man. Take care. Once again, Alan Amron, who developed the first down laser system.